All right, all right, all right. It's time once again for Rekt Tuesday, and we are in a very special edition once again. We're talking about of course, the hot shooter that everybody is talking about, the number one game on linkit.com. Hashtag Rekt from Hell Legit Games. And we've got a new build coming out this week, and we're showing it off. We were hoping to have it out today, but we're still testing some things, and well, you can probably tell the difference if you watched last week's Rekt Tuesday. It looks different, doesn't it? And we're here with the whole crew. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
Ahoy!
And we're just going to play. We're just going to play and test this thing out.
Yeah, we'll talk about some of the new stuff that we've done the last week or so, and reiterate some of the highlights from the changes last week, if you guys didn't see that. But yeah, mostly it looks different. We've got work in progress textures, but we've got some fancy lights now.
And you can actually turn on HDR and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Graphics
I should show
pretty
that
phenomenal.
Here. I'm gonna go in the corner where I'm probably gonna die anyway, because you guys will hunt me down. I'll bring up the menu here. Again, if you didn't see it last week. Full graphics menu.
Sparkus.
And you got completely rewindable keys. If you pause and pay attention there, you'll see some stuff that currently doesn't in the game yet. Spoilers. You can set your name and your FOV and your mouse sensitivity. You can invert your mouse. There's a master volume audio slider. This is all going to get a little more feature-rich over time. This is a good start, considering the last build of the game didn't have any kind of menu at all. So we'll get back to the game. So yeah, about the only graphics option I don't have on here right now is the HDR and the bloom, because I think that makes it a little hard to see what's going on in the stream. But even so, get some fancy lights and shadows going on we didn't have before. And performance is pretty much unaffected. Still getting well over 120 frames, 130, 140 frames. Getting down here with all the lights and people shooting.
Yeah, I kind of like it without the HDR personally.
Yeah, that's how I play.
I think it looks gorgeous with it, but it's impossible to play the game.
Yeah. So, you know, all of our marketing bull shots will have HDR turned on. There you go.
Of course.
And if you guys couldn't tell, there's some new sounds, courtesy of winners in the game. There's the health pickup sounds, some chimes there. A couple of different gun sounds, some impact sounds, explosions.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of all the basic Unreal sounds that were in there.
And there's a basic menu in here now. It's not. We're gonna do a little more work to get that all lined up. But now there's a actual custom menu, so it's less of the built-in Unreal stuff. It's kind of been our goal during these first several builds, is just get rid of all the Unreal stuff and make our own. You can kill yourself with a shotgun, yep. Let's see, other changes we made. You guys want to talk about any other changes? We've did some movement changes.
Yep, you can actually turn now.
Yeah, there's a little more air control. It's not a huge difference, but it helps. You know, you can feel it. If you weren't here for the last video, we announced that we got a bunny hop going on. So I slowly gain speed just by holding down W in space. It's not a lot. You can do a lot more wall jumping and strafe jumping. But it's a little way to kind of help you get into the you should be jumping everywhere mentality. So yeah, I know there's some more technical stuff that's been going on. Anything you want to talk about for him? Like the new engine versions we've gone through, or?
Yeah, well, it's gone from 4.2 to 4.4. That was a bit tricky at times to deal with. On the technical side, yeah, mostly just movement changes, reload mechanics.
Oh yeah, the reload mechanics.
Yes, yeah, that has changed a lot. That's a big change.
I feel like it's sped up the pace of the game overall a fair bit.
Very much so.
You don't have to wait for your ammo to recharge. That was what seemed like a good idea at the time, just didn't play that well. So now you have clips and you reload.
You never have to worry about having a... Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about the ammo. You still have infinite ammo like before, but now you've just got to manage where it is in your clips. Like the shotgun here reloads one round at a time, and but it reloads pretty quickly. It has 6 shots per magazine. But I never run out of magazines. I can always reload back up to 6. Other guns are similar. Here, the rocket launcher has 4 shots per mag. Reload all 4 in a single reload, but it reloads a lot slower than the shotgun. And so on, other guns, so on and so forth, are similar. Then the railgun, if I can grab this like a shot, is special. You want to talk about the math behind the railgun? I'm not sure if I remember exactly how you did it.
It's basically the square proportion of how much energy you have is how much damage it does.
Okay. So yeah, there's no ammo for this, there's no reloading this, despite what the HUD may say. But it's based on my energy, which is the blue number down in the bottom right corner right now. When you use your gravity belt, it uses energy. Or when you use the railgun, it uses energy. So 160 energy is full damage, and I missed. Missed again. Wow, I'm gonna die. Oh, okay, that person's there. I shot him twice and he didn't react. But no,
yeah, I keep losing monitor focus, but I think that's because I got a new video card and I haven't got my settings right. Yeah, I just have to remember not to turn right, like Zoolander.
Yeah, there you go. Or you can, I think you can force the focus back. If you end up losing focus, you can press escape and you get to the menu, and then you can just click back to game. And
yeah,
that'll force the focus back if it ever gets wonky like that.
Yeah, that's I'm waiting on new version of UMG to fix that, which should be out there.
Ooh, it worked. It's a feature.
Yes, it is. But yeah, it's probably the biggest difference, really, that you see right away is that there's super sexy lighting. We didn't have that before. That's an Unreal Engine 4 feature we just weren't taking advantage of, mostly just because of time constraints.
Well, and plus in testing gameplay early on, we were trying to make things as flat as we could for visibility purposes. But yeah, I think this is a big change aesthetically that was very nice.
Yeah, and these are just very work in progress, basic tile textures. There's nothing super special about it, but even they can kind of look good, when you put some decent lighting on it.
And more maps are coming. I believe there's, might be a community-made map or two in the works that I've heard about. So.
Yep, there's a alpha. I don't want to call it an SDK, but a map making kit that bats around to people, and we'll see what they come up with.
It runs smooth as butter, which is kind of great, even with everything turned on.
Which, yes, the ability for everybody to make custom maps is coming, assuming that you have the Unreal Engine license, which many people do. But most people, if you're inclined towards making maps, if you don't have Unreal Engine, you totally should.
Yeah. So I think we've covered most of the high points here.
There we go.
We've upgraded the engine a couple of times. Keybinds, graphics, you get your full FOV, gameplay options. We did the reload system, and the railgun's been reworked. Some of the damage values have been redone. And yeah, some people were saying, why wasn't this released today? And it's pretty much because of those gameplay changes. We're still finalizing those numbers, basically.
No!
But, yeah, I definitely think we've got a nice air control fix going on. There was a little wonkiness there that's now fixed. The new sound
Yeah, you were
good.
able to, before you were able to get going really fast. The problem was it was disproportionate to your ability to turn.
Yeah, now you get a little extra boost off of the wall jumps too, because there was a bug there that got fixed, and it's overall, I like the changes to the movement. We had really solid movement before. Now he gets a little bit better every release.
Yeah, it does feel faster, even if it's not technically faster. I don't know whether that's true or not, but it certainly has a better feel to it as far as speed of play. And I think the reload system helps a lot with that too.
As everyone at home gets to watch all of us really suck at our own game.
Oh yeah.
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what day this will be available. As soon as tomorrow, but as late as, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'd put my, if I were a betting man, I'd say probably Thursday or Friday. Though, could be as early as tomorrow. We'll see how we feel.
Yeah, we'd rather release something that is fairly well tested, tweaked a little bit, rather than just throw something broken out that's noticeably broken.
Yeah, there's
pretty
still
good
some
so far,
quirks and
though.
bugs here and there, but they'll go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a feature thing or two that needs to be put back in.
The overhealth decay I put back in this evening. That was something I'd forgotten to get to.
Is there an overhealth in this map?
Yeah.
Yep, the small. There's no large
No mega
mega
health on the
health,
map.
but there.
Oh, yeah, that's
there are lots of little ones.
Yeah, and a scoreboard. People like to know the score.
We have a rise coming later. Oh man, that death sound. Needs to be a little bit quieter, maybe. Every time I die, it's blowing my eardrums out.
Yeah, that sound is balanced. I'll have to go in and turn that down a bit.
But yeah, I mean, just people on the subreddit have asked us, you know, this game coming, you know, there's a new build coming out today, and yeah, we want to, but just, you know, things haven't been tested well enough. So that's that. It'll be here before the end of the week. And the only
Oh, there's
person
a
I
guy
can kill
way
is
up
Hollow.
there.
There is a guy way up there.
There, huh?
Damn.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot the kill volume up there. I should have known.
Now we
As
know.
long as he doesn't have a rail, we're good.
Oh, and there you go. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got a battle upstairs.
Oh, fuck. Went off the side. Somebody throw me a rocket down here and get back up.
Oh, you fell out of the... Yeah,
I
there's
went
a
off
lot
the
of,
Yeah,
you're gonna
just
have
lot of
to,
space that needs to be cleaned up on the outside.
You have to die a man's death.
Yeah, I found a platform back there and a platform on top of a platform, but yeah, I doubt people will be able to see that in the
I was
in
just
the
about
final build.
just about to rail that person who was just about to hit the jump pad.
But yeah, this map is called Past, and it will be the second map that we've put out so far. And like I said, more content on the way. I know people like content. I do too.
Yeah, I definitely. These are nowhere near finalized maps. These are going to go through a lot of tweaks and a lot of visual changes as well.
Yeah, but it already looks a lot different even just in a week. So...
Yeah, I've got some screenshots from when it was very colorful. You should post those.
Or not.
Let the people decide. Maybe not.
Yeah, I think it'll maybe not.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Pac-Man game or something.
Yeah, I kept the health sounds pretty 8-bit. They stand out, so people can hear them. It's in an arena shooter, there tends to be a lot going on, many things exploding. And the audio definitely a work in progress. Well, I mean, it's all a work in progress. But the main point is that the progress is progressing.
Ritual's trying real hard to get the railgun nerfed again.
As he should.
Yeah, when you're way up here, you have to lead with the railgun a little bit, since it is a projectile weapon. They're all projectile weapons.
Because now everyone just tries to shoot everybody with the railgun.
Ah.
Nice
I've been waiting for that to happen.
Nah.
And yes, wizardry is coming. You'll be able to
Cast
throw,
spells with the best of them.
Yeah, with your left hand, yes.
Yeah, in general, this build's meant to be sort of just a quality of life build, introducing a lot of the menus and the little things that make a game a game. And that the next build, too, will probably be focused mostly on that sort of thing. With a master server in the works and a couple other things we're going to try and get out in a soonish build. No promises. In the next month or two. Which I think is soonish in the FPS community. In the Arena FPS community for sure.
Oh yeah, a lot of the more anticipated projects, and I'm anticipating them too, but to be honest, most of them it's going to be a while before we get too much substantial from them, so.
Wow. I didn't get either of those kills.
Oh, we killed each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you will have wizard skills, you will have offensive and defensive skills that you can activate. And you'll also be able to melee, which will be good. I like melee.
Yeah. The idea for that is hopefully you just punch a guy in the face
Yes.
Yes.
with magic tech gloves, of course. Oh man, mate. So I'm just spitballing here. Could we have a severed robot arm, like a skeletal robot, like Terminator, and you just beat
with?
someone with it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're the art guy. I don't see a problem.
Cool. All right. Added to the concept pile. All right. Yes, just to clarify, I mean that mostly it's in jest. to those of you who are
Really?
taking notes at home, haha.
Yes, you may or may not be able to beat people with a severed robot arm in this game.
It was
That would be
just a thought, you know.
Dude, a severed just arm would be kind of cool too. But that may already exist.
I'm really not sure.
We already took a guy's skull and rib cage and turned it into a gun. You might as well fucking take his arm
Yeah.
too, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
I got a kill that wasn't hollow, yes.
Woo! Yeah, I'm having connection issues on my end. So, that's
Yeah, it's running off my...
Yeah.
We're not on the actual server machine. We're just on my machine, so...
Yeah, he's
cool.
got his lovely Massachusetts internet, I'm sure.
I mean, Massachusetts internet normally is pretty fantastic. But tonight it's definitely...
But yeah, in general, I think that we're going to do a little more to both sound and HUD elements to make sure you know more when you're getting hit, and what kind of how much damage you're taking. Because that's something that people have talked about, both on the team and off the team. Just I need to know how I'm getting hit.
Yeah, better hit sounds coming for sure.
We'll have a visual indicator. Better,
Got one, just
for
got to
that.
implement it.
A couple other tweaks. Yeah, I think this release, for only being a month since our last release, is quite a bit of progress.
Yeah, we put a lot into this build. This is arguably the biggest update we've done, but a lot of it is under the hood. Hopefully you can see some of it visually, though. And yeah, just having a new map, I'm happy about that.
more air control. You can kind of maintain your speed, especially with wall jumps, a lot better. But you can't AD spam like that. You can't AD spam very well.
Yeah, this map is probably on the larger, more open side of the maps that we'd like to create.
Yeah.
For this map.
Yeah, and we are talking to and working with a few different content creators as far as maps go, and which should speed up the content process on
It'd
that.
make it a little more professional.
Yeah.
I am not a map maker.
Oh, yeah,
But you are Spartacus. No, you're not.
Actually, no, I'm not.
Nope, no, you're not. We have a Spartacus in the room, though.
Yes, Sparkus is here.
I just like how, if you're good, you can intercept people's grenades with rockets. But yeah, I figure we'll play this round out to completion here, and I think that'll about do it for this Rec Tuesday. Oh, well, there you go. That's the end of the round. So that's short and sweet. We talked about everything we wanted to. You guys, anything else you guys want to chirp in here before we call it a night?
I'm sure there was something, and I'm just forgetting what it is.
I want to shout out to my homies at home. This goes out to Vorm. I love you, man.
Oh, I love you too, man.
And we'll also, we'll let people know at the subreddit at r/rektgame, and of course at helllegitgames.com, and on our Hell Legit Games Twitter as well. So we'll be letting you know when this comes out here in the next few days, and you'll be able to download it and from several places.
There will be screenshots, all new screenshots on the website. We're going to rewrite parts of it, and the website's gonna get a pretty decent overhaul too, probably, before we're all done. So,
and thanks to everybody who has given us feedback and input so far. We can't wait to bring you this new version and get your thoughts on it. It's part of the collaborative effort, I think, and once we have some community eyes on this thing, we can get more feedback, and it will help us continue to develop the games. So I want to thank everybody who's done that so far and continues to. We appreciate that very much.
Cool. So I think on that note, unless somebody else has got something they want to say, we're going to cut the stream off. Anybody?
I think so. So thanks everybody for watching.
Good.
All right. Thank you.